to Redmen Hockey, MIAA Division II playoffs here from Breakaway Arena. Hello, I'm Bill Allen, and along with Jason Marshall from Telemedia. Happy to bring you postseason action here, and we're really filling up greatly at Breakaway Arena. The parking was crazy. The crowd's into it as the Redmen do battle against old foes, the Melrose Red Raiders in Division II. This is each of the four MIAA divisions, 32 teams apiece. Just this week beginning the postseason play. And the Raiders will, on home ice, or playing away to the Redmen, I should say, have their work cut out for them. The benches are ready, the crowd's ready. We're happy to bring you Redmen hockey action here from Breakaway Arena. The face-off on, controlled by the Red Raiders. Chipped in. Tewksbury in now. Through the zone, a pick there, Matthew Cook, followed up by Joe O'Keefe, the senior defenseman, ricocheted off the wall as he took a big hit. And Cook on the forecheck for Tewksbury. Caden Connors another hit, so Tewksbury coming out with the physical play right away. They're so effective when they get that first goal. Caden Connors, Division Merrimack Valley 2 Division Player of the Year award, most valuable player, and he's running at a 2-point per game pace all year. That saved Matthew Fuconi, the goaltender for Melrose tonight, as we're just underway. Tewksbury Redmen, a stellar 17-2 record. They didn't play the 20th game. Doesn't get through as number 16. Justin Rooney took a shot from the left point. Melrose able to dump it in by Benny O'Keefe, a stellar goaltender for the Redmen. 1.30 goals against, finishing an unbelievable season for him, giving up just 24 goals all year. And a save percentage of .932. Phenomenal year for Benny as he, along with Caden Connors and the Tewksbury lineup, looking to go deep into the playoffs as the play down in the corner. I call it crunch corner there because the players see the fans and they roar when they see the hit. As the puck goes around, kept in at the point, briefly by Rooney, able to ricochet out the neutral zone, no icing. Picking up the puck for the Redmen is Cooper Rillaby. Chips it down, can't connect. O'Keefe finds number 8, Tyler Muse. Muse chips in. Burdick not able to handle it for Melrose. Chip to the line, off the wall, fired back in. Aaron Connolly, big Ryan Flynn on the forecheck, his first shift of the game. Good hit by Connor Crimmin at the Melrose bench as the play picks up. Caden Connors in. Oh, and looking behind him, Matt Fuconi trapped it with the glove. So good action early on. 12:54 to go in the first period. And the players filling each other out. Tewksbury the more physical. And as you saw, the leadership of Caden Connors there, moving in deep. Dicaccio on, he and Connors switch sides. Caden available for the shot if Chachi can get it through the screen, just short side wide. Hustling over there is Ryan Flynn, doing battle in the corner. Brady Chapman for Tewksbury tries the wraparound, and a good job again by Matt Fuconi. I spoke to Vin Miracello, the Melrose coach, and the goaltending, although the goals against statistically would show room for improvement. So the goaltending's been good. It's just really the scoring punch has been the Achilles heel for the Red Raiders this year. They're led by number 12, the captain, Thomas Sullivan, who has a majority of the is involved in a majority of the goals for Melrose this year. So a little light on the offense. The goaltending's been good, and the games played have been close recently. So the Redmen, statistically, the favorite here, of course, on home ice. But don't count Melrose out. They've played close games. Anything can happen. It's playoff time here for the MIAA. The crowd's into it. Tewksbury down in the far corner. Cycling play back there. It's Lane trying to do business from behind. Sean throws it at the front. Good coverage in front. Skated off by Pino. It's Jason Pino, the junior for the Red Raiders. Chaccio now finds room. Fires it around the end boards. In on it is Lane. He's up there against Joey O'Keefe. Around the wall, Colin Fahey for Melrose tries to go picked up by Connors. In front, oh, spin by Lane. Almost set up beautifully done by Caden Connors. Controls the puck. They back off him. He's got a lot of offensive skills. In, puck loose. Goaltender now hits a skate. And finally, Fuconi able to smother the puck for Melrose. He's been the story so far. 3 chances in close for the Redmen. And when they get that first goal, boy, they rock it on. So Melrose goaltender. Freshman. He's got some size. Keeping Melrose in the game here early. Face-off is going to be to the left of Falcone. Stepping in is John Ragucci, number 8. Good. Flipped off the wall. And around the end boards. In the corner. I'm sorry, I got that number wrong. That's Jason Cook, number 9. Cook's on there, stepping up with a big hit is Connolly. He's thrown a few already. Cole Stone, we have a whistle. Intentional, maybe a high stick's going to intentionally bring the face-off to the right of Benny O'Keefe. Tyler Muse out there with Jackson Burdick. He'll take the draw for Melrose. On against good face-off man and Cole Stone. Cole wins the draw, feeds himself, trying to find room. Chip back in. Melrose transition pass on the wall by Robillard. Doesn't work. Fired back in by Melrose behind the Tewksbury goal. With 10:50 to go in the first period, no score. Robillard surveys the situation, can't connect with Connolly, but following it up. Cole Stone, the captain, trying to get it in, goes deep. He's got the edge on Melrose. In front, oh! Chipped out of harm's way. Jason Cook had a quick look at it. Again, spin around, Cole Stone, strong play. He's got the wheels going tonight. Rooney calling for the puck, thrown at the net. Never a bad play at the end of a shift. Both benches will go for full line changes. So the Melrose Varsity Red Raiders, tough season for them. 1-18-1. Again, goal differential overall 26-4 against 78 against. I was talking the metric. That's a big difference compared to Tewksbury's firepower. But again, lately, the last 4 or 5 games of the season played tight. They lost an overtime game. They lost a 1-goal game in their finale against Stoneham, who in the Freedom Division of the Middlesex League was the victor this year. They came in first place, Stoneham did, and Melrose played them tight. So a little closer game than probably anticipated. And again, the advantage early for the Redmen. Caden Connors now. He's out there. He's got Kremen. He's throwing his weight around. Connors had called for it. Kremen backs off. Lets the captain take it. Brings it around the neck. They back off. Oh, and it goes underneath. Kremen saw it at the last minute. Kept in by Melrose. Good job covering there at the left point was Nick Chaccio. Chachi, as they call him, around the end wall now. Picked up by Lane. Sean's got some room. Melrose lets him come out. He surveys, gives it back to the captain. Caden Connors goes across to his partner, Chaccio. They'll fight the right wing wall, bring it all the way in. And trapped down there for a whistle is Falcone not taking any chances and allows Melrose to change the lead. 9 minutes to go, first period. So in the MIAA playoffs, here we go. Second real strong season for the Redmen in a row. They want to go far. They're ranked number 11. And again on Falcone. Another whistle. Face-off will repeat itself on the left side. Of course, they rank number 1, the Redmen do, in the Merrimack Valley Conference too, with an undefeated record, beating out Lincoln Sudbury, who gave them a good run. So all the, it's all aligned for Melrose. They Tewksbury as they face off here against Melrose. And dropping it in, some good work on the wall by Matt Cook. Shot! Great pad save! Falcone for Melrose, the freshman goaltender. Coming up big. Tewksbury tries to get that first goal. Boy, the crowd's up for it. Whisking around with Sean Lane, it didn't work. Picked up there. Thrown to the wall, a bounce in, not easy. O'Keefe not only stopped it, but slowed it down, allowing Connors. He'll cycle back. feeds for Chaccio, and they've got a great partnership working there. Trying to get Melrose to commit to one side. They throw it in the neutral. Flutters through. Push back in. Melrose can't get it out. They throw it off the wall. This will probably be icing, and it is. With 7:51 to go. We take a look at the finale in terms of stats for your Tewksbury Redmen. Phenomenal 17-2 record, as I had mentioned. 92 goals, just shy of 100 this year, and not a lot of teams have made 100 goals, maybe 3 or 4 teams ahead of them. So a great offense. And as I mentioned earlier, Benny O'Keefe, 24, I think, is the number of goals given up all year. Good for the 11th overall ranking in MIAA hockey this year. They want to go deep. So these playoffs will lead their way eventually to March 20th at the TD Garden. And you can hear the roar of the crowd as the Redmen get up for that right wing wall and lay these hard checks. They're all clean. Broken up. Here's a play. Good break by number 12, Thomas Sullivan. He shoots it. Benny O'Keefe, first big save. As I mentioned, Thomas Sullivan brings a lot of offense for the Melrose Red Raiders, and he had a chance there, picking off the play at the blue line and skating it in. Shot it above the circle. And from that right circle, Benny O'Keefe with the glove save. He'll trap it. The face-off will be to Benny's right. He's ready. Chipping it down, Kremen didn't work. Chaccio picks it up, indirectly off the wall. Didn't get to the red line. They'll call icing and it will be on Tewksbury. Face-off will come back this time. This one will be on Benny O'Keefe. Same line stays out there. Tewksbury has Kremen along with Flynn and looks like maybe number 18 could be Insogna. Melrose injury. Tyler Muse, number 8, being carted off. Little ginger there on his left foot. He's go to the locker room. Hopefully everything's okay with Tyler. O'Keefe ready. Face off on with Kremen. Caden Connors now lets the play develop, goes to the center. He likes to do that. And it creates some havoc. Allows Insogna with a good burst of speed to go. Kremen now. He's foiled off the puck. Nice play by number 18. Lamentia for Melrose, forcing the puck to the boards. Connors doesn't panic though. He gets it back down. He's got double support in the wall. Tewksbury controls, 6:32 to go. Scoreless game here in the MIAA opening round. Melrose Red Raiders against the Tewksbury Redmen. And they're playing an entertaining game kept by Kremen. Across the wall. Connor shoots through the screen. It goes wide. You can hear it rattle off the glass. Chipped all the way down. Here the Melrose bench. No icing on the play. Chaccio. Caden Connors. He wheels and deals. Goes deep. Skates, goes past O'Keefe, trying to find some help up front, throws it up high, it hit in the shoulder. Matt Cucconi, it's been the story for Melrose in the nets. This play gets a little chippy in front. What he does have is some size. Tewksbury continues to go to work on him. Face-off will be to his left. As Lane will take the draw for Tewksbury, on with Tyler Barnes. And number 11, Matt Cook, of course, on the wall. Tewksbury trying to maintain control. Melrose pushing. Jason Pino doing some good work. He's got support in the Tewksbury corner by Patrick Connor. Good D standing up there by Matt Cook. Stayed his lane. They cycle down low, shot in front. Good coverage there. Tyler Barnes right where he needed to be. Cuts across, finds Cook. Matt Cook tries to go through. Picked off there by O'Keefe. He'll start the rush. No, they'll go for a change. Melrose peels off. Tewksbury, if they can hurry, might be able to go again. Good change by the Red Raiders. Tewksbury will probably need to do the same. Matt Cook's still out there working. He's got all the Melrose players on the wall against him. Coming to the rescue there was Rooney to push it to the left side of the wall, down low. We're on the 5 minutes in period 1. There is no score here from Breakaway Arena. Chipped in and another big hit. The crowd loves it. Hooked up. Breaking through. Barnes couldn't get it. Good second chance there, an effort by Lane to help. Anthony White chips it all the way down the wall. Redmen able to change up behind the net. Justin Rooney on the right wing wall. Backhander. Chipped in. Right by the Melrose bench. Tewksbury feathers it down deep to go to work on Griffin Brady. Melrose using the wall. Shot, score! Jason Cook through a screen, and it's 1-0 for the Redmen. Time of the goal. 11:09. And it's Cook. We'll see you on the assist. Tewksbury off and running. And I don't think the goaltender for Melrose, Matthew Fuconi. Tony didn't see that one, and it hit the twine halfway through far corner. Well placed. And it's Cook. And you can hear the PA announcer. It's Cook from Coldstone, number 21. 11 minutes and 51 seconds. There was 4:09 to go. Red Raiders off and running. Good back pressure by Thomas Sullivan. Doesn't work. Puck turns over, neutral zone. Breaking on the right wing, Aaron Connolly. Melrose backs off, and a quick whisk, just wide. Fuconi had come out to challenge right about the blue in the paint. But the shot over the top corner. Cook again, the puck follows him. When he runs a hot streak, we saw him with a hat trick plus a couple of home games ago for the Redmen. Plays solid on home ice. And the turnover is Chapman picks up the pressure, flaps it back in. He's in on O'Keefe. Brady Chapman left off there now by Griffin Brady. Throws it into the neutral zone. No one there to pick it up. But Chaccio. Nick fires it in. They'll go for a change. On the forecheck. And Sogna. And so with some good wheels. Colin Fahey trying to push for Melrose. On the wall, he's got Haggerty, one of the captains, picked off in turn by Caden Connors. Oh, he goes around with a knee shift in deep. Oh, he fanned on it. Rebound. Goaltender down. Caden Connors with the move, the shifty play. And it just when he went to pull the trigger, fell off his stick. He'll try again. Number 4, Nick Chaccio. Zigzags in and out. Again, gets deep. He's feathered there. Finally pushed off the puck by the Red Raiders. And this time Fuconi takes the whistle and allows Melrose to regroup. Tewksbury gets to change up with 2:12 to go in the first period. The only goal of the game so far belongs to the Tewksbury Redmen. At 11:51 with the help of Cole Stone. Number 9, Jason Cook from the circle, or the dot, more like it, to the far corner for the first score. Face-off one. Good, smart play that time by Matthew Cook. He looks right, shoots left. See if he can catch the goaltender off guard. There's going to be icing on the Redmen, the Raiders, I should say. Lots of R's tonight. Redmen, Raiders, Melrose, Tewksbury. And Breakaway Arena at full capacity, even up looking at the seating through the glass on the second floor. And they like the physical play. Face-off this time is going to be to Fuconi's right. Nice move. Cook again, shot. Doesn't make it through the sea of body. Matt stays with it. Kept in. Rooney throws it to the net. Deflects off the stick. Good clear there by O'Keefe of Melrose. Kept in. Through the screen again. Deflected. But it doesn't get all the way to goal. Tyler Barnes making space for him. Ups over to Cooper Robillard. Cooper gets back. Patrick Carter had gone in ahead of the play. And number 19, Pino paid the price. Teams will change. Face-off will be in the neutral zone. Caden Connors almost made it 2-0. And boy, does he have offensive skills, my friend. Finished the regular season with 42 points. Do the math, more than 2 points a game for a defenseman. Reads the play, can rush it. He's just got a ton of tools in the bag. Leading tonight. Here he is again behind the net. Tries to cycle the puck back. In on it was Connolly, doesn't catch it. Melrose able to flip it out in the Tewksbury zone, taking it behind the net now. DiCiaccio, he'll reverse directions. He's coming on the left wing. Past the Tewksbury bench, able to get it in deep. We're under 1 minute here in the first period of play. Joe O'Keefe fires it around the end boards for Melrose. Makes the neutral zone. Tewksbury waiting, fires it back in. Melrose will have to try again. O'Keefe finds Haggerty. Right wing wall, backhand flip in. Again, nicely played by Benny O'Keefe. Those are the ones you never know which way they're going to bounce. Through the wall, goal scorer tonight. Cook controls it in the skates, able to get the pass to Stone, who had an assist. They keep it in. Cole Stone, and again, here's a chance, off the goal post! Aaron Connolly halfway up, kind of flooded off his stick. Jason Cook through the screen, trying to find Connolly again, down, swarming now. 12 seconds to go, a shot doesn't make it through the net. Maybe time for one more shot. Connors coming out of the corner with it. He's got 3 Melrose Raiders on him. Backhander just wide, and that's going to do it for first period play. Spirited. And with the Tewksbury Redmen on the strength of Jason Cook's score, lead 1-0. Stay with us. This is great hockey. Getting ready for the drop of the puck. Period 2. The teams have switched ends. Your Tewksbury Redmen will go from left to right. Offside and ahead of the play. Slightly is Caden Connors. He and partner Nick DiCiaccio pulled a lot of ice time there as leaders for the Redmen in that first period. He had some exciting rushes. Puck just skipped off his stick at the end in the latter part of the stage. Caden Connors, puck finds him, fires it in. Teams with the long change will have to be smart about their line changes in a close game like this. The Redmen with a 1-0 lead as we're just underway in the second period. Fresh sheet of ice. DiCiaccio takes it down, surveys, they back off him. Can't go across, picked in the middle there by number 20, Patrick Carter. Feathers it back in for Melrose. Caden Connors will break it out for Tewksbury. Oh, picked off in front. Shot! Score! Thomas Sullivan, and we were speaking in the first period. He knows how to play. He's offensive, and he's been a big juggernaut for the Red Raiders offense this whole year. So a turnover. And the Melrose bench is up. Very rare, costly mistake by the captain, Caden Connors there. As Sullivan picked him, went in, backhander, eluded Benny O'Keefe to the left post. And we are tied at 1. Time of the goal, 38 seconds. We'll see if, I believe it will be unassisted. But that's Thomas Sullivan, the captain. Tewksbury pushes it in. It's unassisted, of course, as he made the interception. Tewksbury back to work in front. Oh, under the stick. Shot off the side of the cage. Jason Cook, who scored the goal in the first period for Red Raiders there off the side of the net. More so than the post. Jay stays with it. Right in front of the Tewksbury bench. Fires it in. To D it goes. Brady Griffin to his defense partner, Joey O'Keefe, hard worker. Logs a lot of ice time. Flooded in. Melrose will play that game now. Wait play for the break. As they saw there, chipped in. That's Antonia. Number 4, first time calling his name. Shot wide. Puck right in front of the Tewksbury bench. Turns over. Jackson Burdick now fires it in. Benny O'Keefe pads it to the corner. Justin Rooney for the Redmen now. Around the wall, no one home. Tewksbury wants to get their composure. Melrose has him running around. Nothing like a good body as Alan Connolly lays it on. Number 7, Jack Wright, he felt that. All the way off the glass, chipped in. Back to the Tewksbury end as play tightens up. And again, Melrose energized by the goal in the first minute of play. Forces Tewksbury to ice the puck. They want to regroup. Symbolic just a moment ago, shooting it around an open wing. A little out of position. Coach Doherty talking to the players. Get your composure. Strike it up. Face-offs down in the Tewksbury end here. 12:34 to go, second period. We're tied at 1. And the Redmen break it out. Nice give and go. Chapman's been going. Brady Chapman's been involved. Gets deep. Followed up by Ryan Flynn. He can't get it. Through the screen. Goaltender Matthew Ficoni. Let's remember him now in that first period. Gave 3 or 4 really solid Tewksbury chances. He stoned them. Back down the wall. Tewksbury working it deep. Good hit up high. Some leadership there by Thomas Sullivan, who's quieted the crowd with the goal from Melrose. Thrown in front. Puck's still loose. Tewksbury's keeping it near the cage. Hayden Connors now through the screen. Can't get it through the sea of bodies. Stepping up. Chicaccio takes a shot at it as he thumps number 19, Pino. Almost lucky that time is the O'Keefe trying to get to the bench. He's trying to ice it. He can't get there. Joe O'Keefe still out. Takes the body. Tewksbury trying to get it through. Melrose doing a good job of clogging up front. There's a Chicaccio just wide. As you saw, Kremen, number 22, fall over the goaltender. Behind the net, Joe O'Keefe still out there for Melrose. Hayden Connors now behind the net, finds Kremen, points open. Chicaccio calls for it, right point. Goes down through the screen, it deflects off the stick and just wide to the far post. Left corner now. Hayden Connors with a tired Melrose group out there. Finally, they're able to clear it out. And Melrose scrambling to the bench. There's no icing on the play. They'll try to get their change, much needed. Puck comes out, rushing out of it, the right wing wall. Chicaccio broken up. That's how Tewksbury had scored. Shot through the screen. Benny O'Keefe takes it, calms it down. Good shot in there by Colin Fahey, the forward sophomore from Melrose, right off the left wing. 10:42 to play. A couple of footnotes here as we wait for the puck to drop. So Melrose plays in the, of course, the Freedom Division, and they finished 6th in their division. Stoneham was the leader this year, but at a record of 8-8, as the Melrose again shifts the ice. Yeah. Tewksbury will try again out there. Number 10, Billy Doherty, leaves it for Sean Lane. Sean's trying to find some room. Bottle off there. Good job kicking the puck, creating havoc. Connor O'Leary and a big thump on number 13. Fahey fell. Again, right by the fans. Tewksbury having a hard time getting it out. Another play broken up by Melrose. Colin Fahey takes that off the ankle, and that's smart as he makes his way to the Melrose bench. Both teams going for a change. Let's not forget that work of Connor O'Leary for Melrose. Senior had his stick knocked out, played it with his skates, kept his head up. And he and Tewksbury, some physical play. Jaden Connors, again, leading with his rushing ability, takes it deep. He's out in front of the net. Puck loose. Oh, just feathered wide. The net's off the mooring. The official's going to try to fix it on the fly. Finally, he calls the whistle. As the goaltender for Melrose, Matt Cicconi's mask was kind of adjusted in that last rush by Caden Connors. Boy, they back off him. Caden finds that open ice all the way down behind the Melrose red line, and this time didn't go around the net. He cut right in front of it and tried to swing it through. Dangerous area, and the net move. We'll see what the officials are calling here in terms of where the face-off should be, as the whistle was blown down by the official closest to the Melrose goaltender. They'll probably drop it here in neutral zone, which would be the right thing to do, with 9:34 to go. Won by Melrose, who with the goal have had playing a solid road game if I've ever seen one. High score, playing for the break. Captain Caden Connors picked off the wall there nicely by Jackson Burdick. Seen that a few times. Gets it deep in on the forecheck. Nicocaccio has the size advantage on Jack Wright, number 7. Jack working hard. Caccio now with a nice move, shot, pad save, and a dandy by Cicconi. Went to the wall with that much energy off the right pad, and a hand pass going to cost a face-off in the Tewksbury zone. They've had a couple of those as well. They continue to be diligent in terms of their skating ability and bringing the rush. But look out for the Red Raiders, boys. They'll pounce on a mistake. And they've made it a little difficult, the breakout of the Redmen, a little bit more difficult than we've seen. And we're nearing the halfway point of tonight's game. And the score is 1-1. In the MIAA opening round. Chip down. We have a whistle here. Maybe the first power play opportunity. We'll see, or underneath us. We'll see what the officials are calling with 8:40 to go in the second period. So, looks like there'll be a penalty on Melrose, I'm presuming here. We'll wait for the call. And the face-off is going to be in the Melrose zone. Penalty on number 17, Griffin Brady, the senior defenseman. We'll wait for the infraction, but the play on. Caden Connors at the point, going to set it up on the half wall. Shot! How did he get it through? Sean Lane with the one-timer. He was right in the bumper. Caden Connors got Nicocaccio on the foul wall. Shot for the save in the breadbasket. A strong save. No rebound that time by Cicconi, the goalie. Matthew Cicconi, number 29. Playing diligently for the Melrose Red Raiders tonight, and Tewksbury's got the big shot advantage. Only beaten once on the Jason Cook goal in that first period. Through kind of a screen from the face-off dot. Chipped in front. Good job there by Tyler Bonds. It bounced off his skate. 1:28 to go in the Redmond power play. And breaking it out with plenty of gusto, it's number 11, Matthew Cook. Matty down the corner. Cicconi tries to play it. Cook follows his own pass down, open on the point. Jason Cook, the goal scorer. They triangle the puck down the mat. Jason, one time, it doesn't get all he wanted on it. Good zone time here in the power play by the Redmen over the net. And finally, Melrose able to clear it on the right wing wall. Just under a minute. Winding it up. Jason Cook, number 9, fires it in. Tyler Bonds, first man in it. Whistle blown. Puck may have deflected out of play. Melrose doing a good job keeping it on the perimeter. The Redmen like to rush it in. Face-off is going to be this time to the left of Pregame. Perfect win that time by Lane. Connors in, shot! Oh, it deflected high, hit the netting over the glass, and then we'll have another face-off. 7:22 to go, we're halfway through. Scores tied at 1. Face-off this time in the right circle to the goaltender Pregame. Left circle if you're watching it here on Tewksbury Telemedia with us. Lane again, good face-off man. Jason Cook, flip pass, hops over. There's a little room for Matt Cook. He'll trade places with Connors now. Pull up on the wall. Had streaking number 9, Jason Cook, going to the far post. Pass was just a little too hot. 6-8 inches off the ice. It was coming in at pretty good speed. Now with some speed, cutting through. Matthew Cook, Melrose able to chip it in, following it up nicely. Where Bonds wins the puck on the fly. A flutter makes the pad save. Quick rebound. But Melrose able to recover with the penalty up. 5-on-5 as the Red Raiders of Melrose survive the power play. Leading it now. Endless energy. Jason Cook still going. Sneak it down. He's got Matty Cook, number 11 on your screen. On the point. Cycling now with Caden Connors. Caden, the puck follows him. Going across. Good control in zone time to the net. Cruciani had to move for that. Melrose players getting in front. Will take the shot through the screen. A good save. There's a rebound. Connors again. Didn't get it away. Got chipped away on a strong play by Burdick in the corner. And the whistle as the net becomes unlodged. What action as we bring you this 1-to-1 game here from Breakaway Arena. So I was mentioning Melrose Red Raiders, a tough team. Now they had their ups and downs. Again, the goal scoring's been a problem as they were shut out 6 times in the Middlesex Freedom Division. But their victories were against the Wilmington Wildcats and Burlington Devils in the January time frame, same week as a matter of fact. But they've lost some heartbreakers. And the goaltending's been, as you've seen tonight here, pretty solid. Out of the pack. Tewksbury can't get the shot on net. They maintain control of the puck. Chaccio flips it in. Redmen will try again. And on the forecheck, Cole Stone. Puck is going to be iced all the way down the right wing wall. With 5:45 to play in period 2. Players looking determined on both sides. So in that first minute, the Redmen, their bench was pumped up as they dropped that puck for the second period. Then the unfortunate turnover. 38 seconds in, the tied score. And Tewksbury again with the better of the chances. And but Melrose making it tough for them. As you can see, they're almost trapping. They'll make Tewksbury come out. Matthew Cook. The battle of the neutral zone continues there. Whistle as the puck hits a player on the Tewksbury bench. Officials are going to call the face-off down to the right of goaltender Benny O'Keefe. Hasn't been tested as much. Made a real nice save or 2 in the first period, which you'd say were big opportunities, especially on Thomas Sullivan, who ends up beating him in the first minute of that second period with a backhander. Fired in. Tewksbury likes to make his long play as they go in. Look at that. The officials on it. Don't know if there'll be any penalties there, but a collision at the net. Cruciani trapped the puck. Doesn't appear as such. Just keep cool heads prevail. The Tewksbury Redmen, heavy favorites here in this game. Again with the 17-2 record, undefeated in the MCV2, of course, which I mentioned. Chaccio, over the stick of Crimmin. Might have had an open net. Good hit in the corner. The physical play picks up. Grady Griffin drops it off. Thomas Sullivan, the leader for Melrose, able to chip it in. Follows the puck down. He's got little size as well. He's got the skill. O'Keefe on the wall, can't connect with Haggerty. No icing, no. Going to make the Redmen play it. DiCiaccio. Puck turns over. And again, behind it, Thomas Sullivan from Melrose. Puck back on to O'Keefe now. He'll try again with Haggerty. Haggerty with 3 Redmen on him. Haggerty, nice job to maintain control for Melrose. And they'll be happy just flipping it down, waiting for the great opportunity. And Nick DiCiaccio, another rush. Big part of the Redmen play are those rushing defensemen in front. He gets knocked over. Big hit by the junior covering the puck. That was Lamenta for Melrose. DiCiaccio's up. Official's not going to let Melrose change his coach Vin Mirasolo, trying to probably shuffle his lines a little tighter with the game and the position it is. Tied at 1, fired through the screen, deflected up high by Billy Doherty. We'll see where the officials call it. It must have been deflected to go up that high. Oh. They'll say maybe deflected off a Melrose player. Therefore, the faceoff will be in the neutral zone in front of the Tewksbury bench. Sean Lane been great on the dot today. Wins another one. Finds the captain, Caden Connors, trying to find that seam, do his thing. Chipped off the wall there by Justin Rooney. Pesky Melrose keeps it in. They'll try again. Redmen with 3:46 to go, period 2. We're tied at 1. Nice connection with the streaking Tyler Bonds. Gets it in deep, followed up there. Supporting him, Sean Lane makes the hit. Barnes trying to get his puck back. And he's double teamed there by Fahey. And I don't know who the other Red Raider is, but comes through to Tewksbury's way. This time it's on the right wall. Behind the net, good battle going on there now. Matthew Cook battling. Lane now behind the net. In front. Connors through a sea of bodies, though. They'll try to protect Ducciani in the net. Off the wall. Good read there and break up by Colin Fahey, number 13. To chip it in. Melrose will peel off with the change with 3 to go. Caden Connors for the Redmen. And again, playing the trap. Melrose forces Tewksbury to dump it down deep. And on it is Matthew Cook. He's chased down some deep pucks today. Whisked him around the net. Hasn't had any luck beating the goaltender, Puccioni. He's been awesome for Melrose thus far. Good shift put in there by Matthew Cook. A long one as well. Hits his skate on the wall. Intercepted. Connors reads it. Matt Cook trying to get it through the sea of red. Firing for there's a shot. Oh, there's an opening. Connors is in front. Shot. Oh, what a save! In front. Off number 11. Matthew Cook penalty coming up on Melrose. It's a two-hander as you saw. Number 2, Caden Connors had a little bit of daylight as the puck rebounded over and made the wide feed in front. And upended with a great shift. Matthew Cook there in front and stoned in front. Another great save by the Melrose goaltender. He's got a little bit of equipment problem going. He's asked the officials for a little extra time with 2 minutes to go, but we'll see the Tewksbury power play for the second time. See what Coach Doherty's going to do. He's got number 21, Cole Stone. He goes with Connolly. And the puck's down. Chaccio. Fired across by Caden Connors. In front, shot, save! Connors doesn't pull the trigger, wisely pulls it back, but intercepted. Big play by Sullivan. In on Nick Ciaccio, Thomas Sullivan fires it wide. Oh, it's deflected. Didn't get on goal, but it had the goaltender, Benny O'Keefe, going the other way. On the power play now. Off the side of the cage, Ciaccio, the defenseman. Caden Connors down deep. Covering on the point, Rooney across. Ciaccio, block save and a whistle. Quick whistle. Going to see what that's about. And again, the goaltender. The story here for Melrose. Matt Puccioni, that time used his blocker. And he has an issue going with his pad continuously here. Those goaltender pads have the long straps, and if they come undone, they can easily trip upon them. So he's been tucking them in. Coach Doherty trying to get the ear of the referee. Some interference going on from Melrose. They're hanging on. Connors now in close proximity. It's got a give and go. Stand on it by Jason Cook. Jay maintains control of the puck down on the red line. The left corner coming out of it in front of the net. A shot through the deflected, still pushed, and again a quick whistle. 2 or 3 pokes at it that time. Putting the paddleboard down was the goaltender Puccioni, and I think he got the benefit of a quick whistle there as the officials lost sight of it. There's 1 minute and 2 seconds to go here in period 2. This play has gone quick. In about the same amount of time, maybe a second or 2 less on the power play. Sean Lane scores! From the bumper! 2-1 Redmond! Power play goal! Time of the goal, 14 minutes and 3 seconds. Tewksbury Redmond take the 2-1 lead. A nice passing play with some patience. And pulling the trigger. Bingo. We'll wait for the assist. The officials are getting together here. And we'll see what the situation is here. So, some trivia here. The goaltender for the bench. We'll see what the officials are calling. So I don't know if that was a penalty called on the goaltender. This will be twice we've seen this if so. Very interesting, but it's such a close game here. See if Tewksbury can get another quick shot to the net. Sean Lane with the score. Caden Connors also gets an assist. In the corner now, the Redmen continue play. Caden Connors with 39 seconds, but the goaltender, Joseph Smith, pressed into play. As the Puccioni is on the bench. Strong goaltending, breaking it out from Melrose. They almost have a 2-on-1 if they hurry. They can't get it on net. They had Pino throwing it wide. He couldn't get much on the shot. Sullivan always dangerous out there. Picks up the puck. Bodied off. Ciaccio through the screen, almost deflected. Good pad control and save by Benny O'Keefe, pushing it to the corner. It's Melrose, never say die. Bringing the pressure in the last few seconds of period 2 here. The bench is telling Connolly to shoot as play expires. Joseph Smith deflecting the last shot. I'll try to get some information on why the goaltender is on the bench. He may just have a penalty or a misconduct or something. Don't know of any injury. But stay with us here on Tewksbury Telemedia. We have a dandy 2-1 after 2 periods with the Redmen on top. Stay with us. And welcome back to Breakaway Arena. An exciting third period here. The Melrose Red Raiders versus the Tewksbury Redmen, champions of the Merrimack Valley 2 Conference. And we have a whistle right off the bat here, and a penalty coming up. This could be on the captain, number 2, Caden Connors. Wanted to start the physical play. And we'll see the Melrose Red Raider power play for the first time, 8 seconds into the third period. We're bringing you this game from Breakaway Arena, 2-1 for the Redmen. This important MIAA Division II matchup, first round. Melrose looking for an opportunity. The goal scorer tonight, Thomas Sullivan, keeps it in at the right point. Some tenacious work there done by Cole Stone, and a clear almost took Sullivan's head off. Joe O'Keefe, senior defenseman, breaks it out on the wall, can't connect. He and Colin Fahey had ideas. O'Keefe will try again. Goaltender back in the net, Matthew Bucconi. And there wasn't a penalty, as I found out. I asked him between the periods. The officials, with the number of whistles he was taking, turnover behind the net. Let's see what happens here. And a takedown, that will nullify. Sullivan takes down an alert. Jason Cook, who's got one of the goals tonight for the Redmen. Play like that takes Melrose right off the power play. First minute of play here in the third period. Yeah, as I was finishing my comment on the goaltender who's been outstanding tonight for Melrose, Matthew Cuccioni. To the end, the team's shorthanded as is, trying to get some extra whistles, and then came off a few times. Perhaps they were just trying to, too many delays, and the official said, listen, fix what you got going, and what you saw at the end, the minute and a half, goaltender Joseph Smith was called upon to play the nets. But anyway, Cuccioni back in for a decisive third period. Cleared all the way down. Benny O'Keefe. It's a hooking call on Sullivan. Comes at a critical time as the ribbon. A turnover. Chachio blew an edge in front. Great back check by number 11, Matthew Cook, to save the day as Jack Burdick from Melrose was open there in front. O'Keefe now, he's going to get a push. The difference, the goal by Sean Lane, who's out there. Off the wall, Colin Fahey by the Melrose bench, turns over neutral zone, red line. Right wing wall, they back off him. Lane got a good wrist shot, high and wide that time though. Deflected in. Justin Rooney threw across ice, hoping for some help. Chip back out. Smartly, Tewksbury has played it as they enjoy a brief power play for 48 seconds, and they're able to get the face-off the way they want, right in the Melrose zone with 12:51 to go. Strategy galore here. Coach Doherty, of course, he's going to have Caden Connor out there. And number 11, Matt Cook, who's logged a lot of ice on the other point. Lane, who scored from the bumper in the late second period, the decisive goal so far, out there on the wall. Mason Cook, who scored earlier, opened the scoring for Melrose as well. We'll see how Melrose plays the PK here. He'll fall back with two forwards up front, breaking it out. Caden Connors. Diagonal pass into the corner, streaking Tyler Barnes in on it. He's got Rooney to help him. Barnes gets hooked down, no call. Don't think they're going to call two in a row, do you? Bumped off there now in the corner. Jason Cook in front. Lane in front. What a play! Just wide of the net. They've set it up, triangle and everything. Caden Connors now. Neutral zone. Penalty up to Melrose. So teams 5 aside. Now the speed picks up. In front, look at that play, score! Tyler Barnes! In front! 3-1 for the Redmen! The penalty had just expired, and you can see Matt Cook put it into second gear with his skating and waiting on the doorstep. Barnes with the one-timer to the far corner. Puccioni. And Tewksbury opens up a 2-goal lead. A long way to go. Time of the goal, 3 minutes, 3 seconds. And we believe it's going to be Barnes from Matthew Cook, and we'll see if there's a second helper. Not a power play goal, but effective. Chipped in down deep by Connolly. Pucciano has to play it. Chipped up. And Tewksbury will begin to shift the ice here a little bit, as Melrose will be forced to take a couple of chances as the period goes on here. Another one out front. Look out, loose puck and a save. A good one by Puccioni. Careless. Melrose in front. Sullivan trying to make a cut, keeping it on, and Puccioni again will take the face off, calm things down for Melrose. So, Tewksbury imposing their will on Melrose. Beleaguered, they've been down. Zachary Ingalls, Michael Puccioni, I'm going to guess is the brother of the goaltender, Matthew. Joseph Zarella and Declan Baker, all out with injury. So Coach Maricello has had to balance a bench short-handed, and his Red Raiders have played a pretty smart game here thus far, but they got some work to do down by 2 in the third period here at breakaway. And here's a breakout now. Connor O'Leary fires it wide. Benny O'Keefe on the angle. Right on the wall, chipped out. Good idea by number 19. Pino keeps it in. Brady Chapman using his size to keep Melrose pinned to the boards. And we have a whistle behind the net. We'll see what's being called here. 22, penalty maybe? Maybe a hand pass or something. We'll see what's being called as the puck's being brought out to the neutral zone. Don't think there's a penalty on the play, just an infraction with the hand pass. Or maybe off the Melrose player out of the rink. Puck down, Chaccio to his partner, Caden Connors. Caden, the Merrimack Valley Conference 2 Player of the Year. There's a break, and look at this, Matt Cook tries to go 5-hole, it's still loose. Big whistle. Matt almost gets pushed into the net. Puccioni been twisted around. Looks like he may have been shaken up on the play. We'll see. It's a late whistle. Because I guess you can't blame Matthew Cook. He snuck behind the Melrose D, and he had nobody behind him. Almost penalty shot-like. And tried to go 5-hole, and on top of that, by the time the Red Raider defense came, there's a pig pile on him. He's going to get up. I think he'll be okay. And again, officials a little leery of him because he's caused some delay, but that one was a fine save. Face-off will be to his left. Puccioni, watch for him. Freshman goaltender for Melrose. Big future ahead for sure. Whistle blows. See what the officials call an interference. I think we have ourselves a penalty coming. It's going to be on Tewksbury. Interference. Looks like it's going to be called on number 11, Matt Cook. Maybe took the draw, and you can't pick like you used to. Maybe he boxed somebody out, or you got to let the players, you got to give them a free rein to the puck. And he's being called for an interference. 10:23 to go. It's 3-1 for the Redmen of Tewksbury. Brought by Sullivan through a screen. Ooh, that hurts. That one by Nick Cicaccio taking it for the team. It's hurt. He turned his leg to the side on the slap shot. Turnover. Oh, it's Puccioni looking behind him. Heads up play by Cole Stone. Got a lot on the wrister. Went far side. And another save. And one more goal from Tewksbury will seal this. It'll just be a mountain to climb from there. Melrose, on the other hand, with 1:44 to go on this power play, need to convert. Close it within 1. Victor Chaccio stays out there. Yeah, he took the Thomas Sullivan blast. Natural reaction as you turn your leg, and you're not always protected there with the pad. And that had to hurt. Face-off's going to be right in front of the Tewksbury bench here in neutral zone, 9:54 to go, period 3. And the Melrose Red Raiders are on the power play. Jason Cook got the first goal of the game for Tewksbury on the forecheck. He and Coldstone, they'll back off. Force Red Raiders to kind of break it out. Pitchforked in there by Pino. Nobody going forward for Melrose. Allows Caden Connors freedom to push the puck the full length of the ice. Melrose will try again. Joe O'Keefe behind the net, surveys. On the wall, he'll connect with Burdick. Burdick, too hot to handle, is cutting across his Pino. They're actually going to call that icing. A little too much mustard on it there by O'Keefe. The face-off will be back down. Tewksbury will take this all day. And they have good face-off men as well. Maybe set up a short-handed opportunity. Sean Lane's been excellent. Senior, 26 points this year. Chaccio, right on cue. Try to get it to the net. In the corner, Connolly will tie it up. Just use his size, just take seconds off that power play for Melrose. Melrose is going to have to pick up the pace to break it out. And their leader, Thomas Sullivan, left wing wall with a burst of speed coming in past the Chaccio. Good glove save. Score on the rebound. Benny O'Keefe got the shoulder on the first one. And picked up there, I believe, by number 5. Burdick will wait for the call. Also in there with Pino. And give a credit to, again, the playmaker, Thomas Sullivan. Went deep and tried to turn to Chaccio, got the high backhander away, shoulder save, and then the rebound. Just on the inside post, we ourselves have a game. Mission accomplished by the Red Raiders of Melrose. It's 3-2 with 8 minutes and 48 seconds to go. That's a long time in a one-goal game here. And again, the crowd's quieted down. Melrose won't go away. It's chipping it in now. All the way down. Icing called on Melrose, and we'll wait for the announcement on see who gets the assist. Goal scored at the 6-minute and 48-second mark, making the score 3-2 for the Tewksbury Redmen in this MIAA opener, Division II. We talked of the Tewksbury firepower with 92 goals this year. You know, looking at the overall standings today, I only saw 4 teams eclipse. Yeah, it's Pino's. Yes. Sullivan the assist on the great rush on the left side. And then the save right on the stick of Pino, and he made good on it. Canton, who, if anything, the Red Raiders, if they're successful in getting through this game, could be a potential final candidate. Canton just edged Tewksbury out. Canton, Norwood, and then Tewksbury for third place by a point. Tewksbury only played 1 game less, so nonetheless they're ranked favorably, and Canton could be a big fall. But Canton's already won their first MIAA game. Tewksbury goes deep lane, picks the stick high over the corner. Tewksbury trying to get that goal back. Chipped in. Melrose has got to make a move here. They'll be down by 1, but they've got the belief. As the puck surveyed, and Tewksbury breaks it out behind their net, right wing. Perfect pass, cut through the neutral zone. Fired around the end boards by Tyler Brown into the corner. Matthew Cook trying to wrap it around the kick plate, can't connect. Turnover, Lane in front, backhand flip to Salem, hit the goaltender stick. We'll give Fuccione a credit on that one. May have hit it with the blocker. As number 11, Cook went high on it to the far corner. Play in the corner, 2-on-2. Nothing much doing with the puck. Tyler Barnes using his speed. Finally, Lane with his size will grab a piece of it. He's trying to trap the puck up. 7:25 to go. At the point, waiting. Good pushback by number 13. That's Cooper Robillard. Cooper's available if the puck goes again. Throw it to the screen. It doesn't get through the sea of bodies. Just a lot of tying up the puck in front of the net. There's a chance Lane out of the corner. Fluttering puck though. Puck down. Long shift for Melrose. Tewksbury will get a chance to change the lines now as the puck's flooded in. No icing. We're into 7 minutes. Robillard now connects with Ryan Flynn, number 7. Ryan, good backhand flip. Cut off there nicely by Lamonte, the defenseman for Melrose. On the right wing wall, a lot of ice tonight. By Burdick starts the breakout chip in there by D'Antona, number 4 for Melrose. Left wing wall, indirectly Jeremy and Sogner trying to get it into the line. Gets it across into the Melrose zone by the bench. Chip back out to neutral zone. Clock continues to go. We're closing on 6 minutes to play. There's a pass. Nice give and go. And Sogner on a feed by Caden Connors could handle it. Caden right out of the corner, but then he shoots and scores! Boy, you give him 1 inch. He sees that open ice. And that could prove to be the backbreaker. Caden Connors makes it 4-2 for the Tewksbury Redmen. As the bench is up now. That one hurts. You can't back off him. And he tries to draw you to that due to his shiftiness and his skating ability. In this case, Tewksbury made Melrose pay. They backed off and he found the far side. Sprawling, waiting till Pucciani went down with the glove. Backhander to the corner. It was low, it wasn't a roofer. Connors again goes diagonal. Going to call icing on Tewksbury. Went through 2 of the Redmen sticks. Face-off will be to Benny O'Keefe's left. Caden Connors doing his thing once again. Cole Stone now. Another chance for Melrose in front. On the wall, Sullivan throws it to the net, and Sogner and Flynn actually pick up helpers there. 2 assists on that one through the screen, dangerous. Cut off there by Chaccio, skating okay after taking that shot off the leg earlier. Look at him go, I guess so. Got to be careful though, he has some support in the back. Caden Connors there just in case. Cole Stone goes left diagonal. First man in there. Connolly can't get it, but following it up is Jason Barnes. Connolly tries to 2-team. 3 Redmen in the zone. Trying to go with an aggressive forecheck. Pin Melrose. Oh, and a big hit. Chaccio. Pair of 4s connect. D'Antona from Melrose goes to the bench after the hit. Loose puck again, in close. Fired out by Melrose, and slapping the stick down there was Cole Stone. Frustrated, he had a chance in close. We're into 5 minutes here at Breakaway Arena. First round, MIAA Division II. And we have a 4-2 lead for the Tewksbury Redmen over a tough Melrose Red Raider squad. It's been interesting. Sean Lane zoned the face-off circle tonight. He's getting Rooney ready. Goes across. Good play right there by number 20, Patrick Carter. Junior forward taking one for the team. Melrose gets a face-off down. Benny O'Keefe forced to trap it. So as the MIAA, if you're on your website, you can go Mass High School Hockey. I think it's Mass HS Hockey. But the division matchup tomorrow night will have Alcuin versus Longmeadow. And the winner of this game will go on to play them as a next bracket. Again, 32 teams play, so it's going to be it's going to go to 16 to 8 to 4 to 2 and so forth. But in a long road, but you got to get through this game. And the Redmen doing their part. Just got to work tight here the last 4 or 5 minutes, and we're all good. They get it deep, offside, or we got a penalty. We'll see. The official taking no flack at all. Telling one of the Tewksbury players, line up. They don't have a 4 official system, so one of the orange banded refs take a line to be the official on the offside. Time Lane just plays his lane, trying to keep the puck going. A lot of ice tonight for number 11, Joey O'Keefe, senior D-man of Melrose. Lane will do that all day, back down deep behind the red line. O'Keefe's going to get a battle there as Tyler Barnes steps up on him, able to chip it away. And then eluding Sullivan now. He's got wheels. Good poke check by Chaccio. This time making up for the play. Sullivan beat him on that other play to set up the second Melrose goal. Not that time. Chaccio took care of business. Down behind the net. Pick the Chaccio again. On the wall, he's got Cook. Trying to do it himself. O'Keefe got in the way. Lane again, Joe O'Keefe, a lot of pucks, smart player, goes across the right play. Griffin Brady in. Chaccio, seems like he's out there the whole shift, gets red that time. Finishes his check off though. It's okay to get Haggerty, then he says, now what do I do? Chaccio levels him in front of the Tewksbury bench. Caden Connors, he's double teamed, comes out of the pack and through the skates, but some tough sledding there. Penalty? Nope. Yeah, penalty being called. Kind of an excuse me play at the end of Caden Connors' shift. Got caught. So Melrose, with 2:53 to go, down by 2 goals, will have the face-off in the Tewksbury end. We'll see their power play for the second time, and their first one was kind of abbreviated. Well, this will be the third time. First one was abbreviated, and they converted. And they have to do something now. They're going to run out of time, and there's a timeout being called by the Melrose bench. Give the the penalty killers a little break. Well, it's been a treat here. Tewksbury Telemedia, Ryan Dorrington, of course, my partner here, and Jason Marshall on the camera. Happy to bring you Redmen hockey throughout the season as they work their way into the playoff. Hopefully a deep run for them. And a long way to go, as I've mentioned. An outstanding season, again undefeated in their Merrimack Valley Conference 2. They're perfect 13-0. Just all the stars aligning, the team's healthy, everybody's playing. Again, they've just got to team together and do their thing, and they're awfully strong and getting a lot of attention. Hockey night in Boston, and they're on a lot of radars now. Coach Doherty he's got confidence. He's got a goaltender he feels hasn't seen as strong as Benny O'Keefe over the last 20 years. He's got the pieces. They just have to push it, and opportunity could come Tewksbury's way. Great hockey season for the Redmen. Face off again to O'Keefe's right. Jason Cook, Sean Lane, and again the key goal here in the third period by Tyler Barnes to open it up. Across in front, puck loose. Tewksbury trying to keep it to the perimeter. Thomas Sullivan has been a catalyst for Melrose tonight. Rooney on him. Nice idea, get high. Holstone takes care of that with the open net. Rewarded as he goes across to the body of Tewksbury Memorial High School. Big crowd. Friends and family watching as that will seal the deal. And not easy to do from 140 feet away. Time of the goal, 12 minutes, 29 seconds. Don't know if there'll be an assist, but certainly Holstone with some great, and it's only 6x4. and he shot it from a ways away. It was a good play just to get it beyond the defensemen who were pinching in with the power play, which will continue. And victory in sight for the Tewksbury Redmen. Stone, couple of points today. It's unassisted. Joe O'Keefe now. Could be his last shift as a senior. Going all out. Joey O'Keefe maintains the puck. Not enough gas on it. He's going to fight to the end. Chaccio broken up by O'Keefe. Lane gives him a push. Kept in by Sullivan. In, shot. Oh, he couldn't get it through. Good chance there. Hit a couple of skates. Melrose not done yet. Pushing the corner. 1:46 to go. 50 seconds on the power play advantage for the Red Raiders. Around the end boards all the way down. Cut off there by Dominic Lamanta. And Coach Van Marisolo took the goaltender out. Why not? Got nothing to lose here at this point. Coming across in the slot. Can't get the shot away. They follow it up. Benny O'Keefe under duress. Makes the save. Stays composed. Up in the corner. Oh, side of the net. May have grazed off the goalpost. My ears haven't deceived me. Melrose controlled. Hard angle on that one. Colin Fahey was wide. Kept in nicely down at the point. Tewksbury controlling the puck, and we have ourselves a whistle. It's like a penalty coming up. What's going to be called? Maybe a punch thrown, which will nullify the power play for Melrose. Face-off will be down in the Tewksbury zone. They'll probably put the goaltender Matthew Puccioni in, and let's remember the effort he put in. I don't know the shots on goal total, but he made a lot of big saves when the game was tight. And as the Redmen often do, they continue to come at you and wilt you down. And with a strong third period here, 3 goals. Always finish strong. Tewksbury Redmen coaches. This is probably a timeout right now by the Melrose side. I like to listen in on the bench if I can, see what the coaches are up to. So he gives them their final instructions. 1:04 to go. And the Red Raiders of Melrose facing a certain doom here with 3-goal lead of Tewksbury facing them. So we'll keep an eye on the future opportunities here as Tewksbury will play again. You can hear them. Let's finish it out strong. Redmen are psyched. Face-off is going to be on to the right circle. Or as you see it here on telemedia, on the left side, right of the goaltender, Puccioni. Sean Lane on the draw. Around the wall. This is a planned left wing block. Just not enough mustard on the play. The idea was right. Have Sullivan run that wall, wrap it around the kick plate. And he was successful earlier. Melrose converting off a rebound. Jason Pino's goal. And again earlier the interception by Thomas Sullivan, the senior for Melrose. That's a chip out. Barnes almost deflected it in. Another long goal. Not as close that time though. 49 seconds left. Again, we appreciate the services of our technicians. Hope you're enjoying the podcast or the streaming play-by-play of this game. Hopefully the first of a few. There's another long shot and a score. Okay, so there's bragging rights. That was number 4, Chaccio. Just a good measure. And he's going to beat Tyler Barnes by about 40 feet. Scores into an empty net, and on the paper it's going to look like a rout Tewksbury's way, but two open netters, and the game was much, much closer. This Tewksbury will seal the deal here. In 43 seconds. Nicky's probably a good dart player too. Shawnee Lane picks up an assist on that last goal. That was scored at 14-14. So strong third period. Oh, almost another chance. Oh, and another save for the Road. Very impressed. He didn't see that one. Puccioni from Melrose. No, as Tewksbury controls good zone time here and playing it out the last half minute. Kept in front all alone there was number 12. Cody McCurry. Going for it, number 2, Quinn Haggerty, freshman. Classy move by Coach Maricello. Score under 5 seconds. There'll be a drop of the puck. And that will do it. Crowd getting ready. Puck down and salute your Tewksbury Redmen as they defeat Melrose. It's over. And they salute Benny O'Keefe, hopefully one of many celebrations as the Redmen travel to the next step of MIAA Division II with a victory tonight here at Breakaway. Final score, it's the Redmen 6 and the Red Raiders of Melrose 2. Bill Allen, Jason Marshall, thanks for joining us at Telemedia, and we'll hopefully catch you next time.